This is our friend Jackson. Jackson is a happy, young person living in the United States of America. Say hi, Jackson. At first glance, Jackson might look like a typical person, right? But actually, he is a superorganism. We can call Jackson a superorganism because, like all the other humans on planet Earth, he is not made of only his own cells, but also many non-human cells too. Now, you might ask, what are these other non-Jackson cells? Well, the greatest source of non-human cells is actually found in Jackson microbiome.
The microbiome is made of trillions of microbes like bacteria, fungi, and viruses that live inside and on Jackson's body. We are all full of them. But look closer. Where are all of his good bacteria?
Well, unfortunately, modern living patterns and behaviors have caused Jackson's microbiome to be way less diverse than it used to be. Important bacteria for his well-being are missing. Let's see. He lives in a city, so he doesn't often walk in nature. He doesn't have a very diverse diet, and probably even eats fast food too often for his own good. Also, since that pesky COVID-19 pandemic, Jackson has been using a lot of antimicrobial soaps everywhere. On his hands, on his body, way too much. And he has been using antibiotics too often, sometimes without consulting with his doctor.
Our modern day behaviors are taking a toll on our microbiome, so much so that many species of bacteria are slowly going extinct.
Microbacterium vagae used to be abundant in soil. Recent studies have examined its potential influence on the gut-brain axis, and they found that this microbe can reduce anxiety-related behaviors and increase serotonin. Without you, we will all be more anxious and depressed. Firmicutes carry many of our disease-protective foundational flora, such as lactobacillus. Beneficial firmicutes help with the fermentation of fiber, therefore helping digestion and nutrient intake. These beneficial firmicutes are almost missing too. Bacteroids ferment an enormous amount of complex plant fiber and carbohydrates. These bacteria had beneficial effect on our immune system and overall health. We hope to see you back soon on our skins.
Some bacteria are indisputably bad, but others boost our immunity, protect us from infections, and produce the enzymes we need to digest our food. Without these bacteria, we won't survive. We won't even be the same kind of humans that we see ourselves as today. Researchers now think that our microbiome is directly linked to everything: our metabolism, immune system, central nervous system, and even some of the cognitive functions inside our brains. The lack of a diverse human microbiota, especially in more hyper-sanitized countries like ours, may be the root cause of many problems affecting us today, like asthma, allergies, diabetes, anxiety, depression, and even some forms of cancer.
And Jackson's not alone in this. His behavior are all the same as many others. We surveyed a few of our peers and found out that there are even more people than we thought have behaviors that would negatively impact the microbiome. How can we make sure these cute and important microbes don't become extinct in or out of our bodies? Can we find a way to reintroduce these important microorganisms to repopulate our microbiome?
Introducing the Microbiome Repopulation Project. The Microbiome Repopulation Project is an initiative created by us, a group of 15 and 16-year-old students from Philadelphia. Our mission is to source, discover, and supply a variety of bacteria and microorganisms that improve our health and reintroduce them back into the microbiome of the people of our community. With this initiative, we plan to raise awareness about the important role that bacteria offer and strengthen the connection between people, food, nature, and microbes. The way that our initiative works is simple. 1. We collect a repository of near-extinct bacteria. We gather them from soils, food, water, and natural habitat of local and international origin. 2. We grow large quantities of these bacteria. This way we could study the effect of different strains of bacteria on humans and make them ready for human consumption. 3. We host our microbial cookouts event where we collaborate with local community gardens, farmers, and chefs to create our bacteria-infused recipes for community outreach and education. All our recipes use traditional food production techniques like fermentation, aging, and bacteria culture addition.
Why don't you come and check it out? You are invited to the Microbiome Repopulation Project's very own event, the Microbial Cookout. The Microbial Cookout is a monthly event where we share the yummiest bacteria-loaded recipes with our community in Philadelphia.
Let's take a tour of one of our favorite recipes. Today, we're offering a trio of probiotic full bruschetta as an entree. Fresh Bacillus mozzarella with Philadelphia-grown cherry tomatoes, our micro bruschetta with fermented mushrooms, and bifidobacterium-loaded blueberry goat cheese bruschetta. The different microorganisms of this entree blend together in a unique mix of probiotics for a healthy boost of mood and immune system.
Blue mac and cheese is the main course. Our soul food dish is full of fermentures for the fermentation of fiber into nutrients for the body.
The bacterial yogurt and fruit parfaits with local organic berries. This dessert is full of added species of actinobacteria and bacteroidetes that increase microbial diversity and fight inflammatory bowel disease.
And Proteo smoothies, the refreshing smoothie that keeps you away from allergies. There goes Jackson. How does it taste? Good, isn't it? Let's have a look at your microbiome to see if it's happy. Yes, look at them. They are so happy and cute. And you're making friends, Jackson? The community is really loving it. Everyone is learning about the importance of taking care of their microbiome and really enjoying good food. Everyone is really connecting with each other, nature, and themselves.
Learning about the possible extinction of some important bacteria in our microbiome and realizing how our lifestyle is endangering them has inspired us to take care of our health and to reconnect with nature and food. Even though the Microbiome Repopulation Project is still young, we have managed to raise awareness about the important role that bacteria play in our day-to-day life, and managed to strengthen the connection between people, food, nature, and microbes with our community events.
There is still a lot to learn about the microbiome, the importance of healthy bacteria, and how to properly use these microorganisms in different recipes, but this journey really changed us. And it changed Jackson as well. Jackson is happy, young, and healthy. He has reconnected to nature, his food, and to his little helpers that make him, well, him. Say bye, Jackson.